Sponsored by Degenerates. What's happening, people? You're tuning into Comedy by Coincidence. I think it's episode 144. Woo! What is good, people? You're tuned into your favorite comedy podcast by now, maybe. Or maybe this is your first time, but this is Comedy by Coincidence. This is your host, Chris Davis, and I hang out with my favorite comedian once a week. His name is...
What's up? I'm Ty Young.
And, dude, this is Comedy by Coincidence. What's happening, dude? Dude, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, just living life. Really, I'm just avoiding doing the laundry. 'Cause fuck that shit.
Me for the last month. 100, dude. We put 2 loads of laundry away between me and Dr. Evil. Rock and roll. Doesn't sound very rock and roll, but considering there's a lot in the laundry room, we're getting through it.
Well, I mean, I think the world, ever since the Tide Pod Challenge came out, is missing the accompanying metal song to it. So, I think you got it in you, buddy.
I think that's a quest I must take, Someone must take a noble quest like that. To make a rock and roll song about doing laundry to help you do it? Fuck yeah, I could do that. Shit. I could do it right now. But the thing is, I'm going to need your help, Tyson, okay? Because I'm not all that funny, but we got to motivate the people, right? I can come up with something cool, though, you know what I mean? Something to motivate you. It's got to be... You want it to be a rock song, straight up, right? I don't know if I can do it with this acoustic, but we're going to really give it our best. That's what a rock and roller would do, right?
Yeah, we just got to get the neck stretches out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it. Here you go. We'll take one more.
Hold on. Yeah, one more.
Extended intro. Here comes the intro, or the first verse. Here you go.
It's laundry day. Putting in the wash, wanna see it go all the way. Threw the top on in and made it spin. Wondering how it feels that way. Next load in the dryer. Threw that top on in. Oh fuck, now we gotta do it all over again.
Here's the chorus. Get that long. Sorry, I'm fucking you up. You were on a creative, bro. We'll do the chorus one more time.
Keep going. All right.
Here it is.
One for the wash and one for the dry. wanna shove it in my mouth. The flames are clean and I need to see how it will fit in my mouth.
We did it. Well, let's do another verse in chorus. We got it. I got a verse in me.
Yeah, you take it, Chris.
You come back in for that key change pre-chorus. Here we go. I woke up today and I really didn't want to do nothing. My wife said I should get something done. Why don't you make something of your life? So I took the laundry chore and I killed it. Really, really fucking killed it. Do the laundry, you really killed it. I killed it. Here's that pre-chorus we talked about. Come back in, buddy.
And one for the wash and one for the dry. One for the mouth and let's see it fly. I like my clothes clean all day long. Let's see how it goes all along.
Ooh. Chorus.
Man,
Hey,
I just got stoned. I wanna see how this
Really
top
killed
part
it.
tastes along my tongue.
I really killed it. I really killed it. I really killed it.
All right, that was
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
I
There
think
you
it
go.
still needs some work.
Yeah, no, solo needs some work too. We'll get something in there, bro.
I also need to figure out what the fuck a pre-chorus is. You know.
You did good. You did good. I think you really. I think you used the chorus where the pre-chorus was going to go, but you did good, man. You're not. Hey, man. It's like if I were to try to do an open mic set and you were here and I was like running stuff by you, you know, you'd be like, no, that's normal. No, normal, totally. You know,
Yeah,
I'm just guiding you through it. You know, you just wrote a rock song. That's pretty cool, dude. Good job. Good singing too. You're pretty on key. You gave it your best. I know it's not your thing, you know. So shit.
Not really.
That's the rock star thing to do, bro. Good job.
Trying to really feel the Jack Black vibes in there, you know.
You did good, kid. That was pretty savage. So hey guys, if you need to get your laundry done, go out there and really kill it. You know what I mean?
The third verse coming in the future will be featuring how the Tide Pod tastes. Further research needed, though.
And that leads us to our first challenge of the episode. Ty, you ready? No.
Yeah, buddy, let's do it.
No, I'm playing. Did you get out at all this week? Did you hit any open mics?
Yeah, I went out and about. I did. I went down to whatchamacallit, Big Top Brewery on Mondays, like I normally do. Try out some new stuff. On Wednesday, I went all the way to Newport Richey, which is like an hour and a half from where I'm at.
Okay, so a little bit of drive.
Wasn't worth it.
Sorry.
Apparently, it's the slowest week of the year. You know, it's back to school week, so get your ammo ready. Get your body armor ready for the kids.
Yeah,
you
and
know
all
what I'm
that
saying?
money that they would have spent on a night out that week went into back to school shopping a week ago. So
Exactly,
yeah.
bulletproof backpacks for everybody. So, you know, it's one of those. Apparently, other weeks it's a great mic, and I'm just dumb. So
whatever, you got to lay of the land. You know what I'm saying? It's not for nothing. You got to look at it that way, especially an hour and a half. You got to make it a positive, right?
exactly, yeah. That was all right. However, on the flip side, I went after that. Since I'm all the way the fuck up there, I noticed that there was a mic up there at Devine Brewery, maybe 15 minutes away from the first mic on Wednesdays at Ordnance One. Both of which are up for the best open mic comedy, Best of the Bay yearly competition they do down here in Tampa. You know, you could be like the Best Bay bar, Best of the Bay comedian. You know what I mean?
Right,
They're both on
yeah,
the list
yeah.
for best open mic.
It gives you a little bit of like a boost in marketing and stuff, you know, and being
Yeah,
able to
you
get
know, when
people
the
in the door.
tourist comes to town and they're looking at
Yeah,
their
yeah.
airport,
Best
whatever.
this, best that. Yeah, no, you probably
Yeah.
get a little bit of free marketing off it. It's nice.
Yeah. So, you know, I went over to Devine because I noticed on their list, they were normally they cap at 15, but they only had 9.
Can you spell the
So
title of this place for me? I'm having trouble.
Devine Brewery, Debine.
Is it one
Devine
word?
Brewery.
Is it one word or is it like kind of
It is a word with 2 capital letters. It is a capital D and then a lowercase e and then a capital B.
It sounds foofy. You know what
It's
I mean?
it they have let's it's a big enough brewery that they have man killing tanks. You know what I mean? Like you could if you fall in, you're dead kind of
Okay.
tanks.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's still small enough to be a neighborhood bar.
Okay.
You
Okay. So
know,
it's not like a fucking winery in status and you got to dress nice to be there and stuff, you know?
no, because it's
No.
Florida. But like, the if this location existed anywhere else, you would feel like you need to have a collar on.
Yeah.
But you're in Florida, so flip flops are always okay. You know.
Yeah, dude. Margaritaville. It's always fine. You
Yeah.
know, kick off my flip-flops, you know?
And it's a tough room too. Oh my god, it's a hard room.
Rip Jimmy
Right?
Buffett. I'm overcome with emotion at his loss right now. Go on.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But
Continue.
it's a tough room because all right, you got the stage. Let's describe it this way: you walk in the front door, right? The stage is a off to the left, up against the wall there, with some tables in between you and the door. The
Yeah.
door's kind of center room, right? Off to your right is more tables and a shuffleboard in the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, with the table and the little hockey puck things, and you try and play old people sport with it,
Yeah.
right? And then the bar is right in front of you, so it's right in the middle of the room. The problem is nobody sits at the tables by the stage,
Right. Nobody wants to be, dude. That's normal.
right?
Right. Yeah,
And
I
then
understand.
usually most of the customers who are in there, they're all at a seat at the bar. They're listening to the same jokes every other week. You know, different comedians. They're a seasoned open mic crowd. You know,
Right.
so it's got to be bona fide funny in order to get them to do anything. So it's a tough room, you know, but it's an honest room. If you get a chuckle, it's a solid joke.
Divine. Well, that
Divine
sounds like a good
Brewery.
room for you to work in. So,
Yeah, yeah. You know, I got a couple premises that really work there. You know, I get actual laughs on a couple premises. Now I just need to flush them out.
Fuck yeah. Put in the
Plus,
work.
also they like it's also a room that takes secret joy in seeing comedians bomb. You know, something's funny, but they hold it in because it's funnier if nobody laughs to them in a weird, sick way. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm half here. I'm doing my best. I'm loving it though. So I'm just being honest with you. I'm going. So
Alrighty.
Okay. Keep going. I'm with you.
So I did a 2 for on Wednesday. You know, I
Good
managed
job.
to sneak on the list in Devine. And then, you know, shout out Matt Fernandez. He's the one that runs it. Also on
Fuck
the
yeah.
list for best comic in Tampa Bay.
Fuck yeah.
So he asked the crowd. The crowd was like, "Yeah, we'll give one more a shot." You know, so that was cool of him.
Oh, so he called you up there and like you closed the night out?
Yeah, I closed the night out
Jesus
because
Christ.
I walked into the room when the last comic was on stage, and I walked up to Matt and I was like, "Hey,
Fuck
I
yeah.
know
That
you had
means
a
you're
couple
making
spots.
relationships, dude. God
I know,
damn.
I know." I just walked up and was like, "Hey, I noticed you had a couple spots that didn't fill out, and this seems like it's near the end of the show." He'll be like, "Well, ask the crowd. We'll see what they want. If they want one more, you'll get 5." I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And the crowd wanted one more. So
And not just a minute, not just 3 minutes, 5. You solid 5, dude. Just guaranteed, you know. And you
Yeah.
know, that's fucking tremendous, dude.
They upgraded their lights a little bit though.
How'd
I
you
gotta
do
say that.
following the closer?
Uh, I did. I mean, his name was Tom Wise. He runs a mic up at Soggy Bottom Brewery up in Dunedin, I think.
Thank you for adding the end of it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's also another really great comic. But I mean, it's Divine, man.
It's divine. It's tough. It's a tough.
So
room.
it's like what he was saying may have been funny, but it wasn't funny enough for Divine. Divine, like, if you're gonna say it's one of those rooms where if it's got the joke has to be hidden, you know.
Yeah, it's got to be smart. You can't go for the low hanging fruit because they've heard it all.
They're very much like they a couple of them recognize when you're starting to get into a cadence and they're starting to follow along, and then you got to switch the cadence because they jump off the train.
Yeah, because they're like, "Fuck this." Yeah, right. Yeah, no, you got to keep my attention too. Yeah,
exactly. So it's like, yeah, it's
that's a good room for you to work in. 100.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
you're not
it's
just
a tough
going
room.
for low hanging rooms too. I appreciate that about you a lot. So
yeah, no, it's you're gonna encounter all the rooms, so you might as well just go to all the rooms. So
not just driving for a good night. I'm down to go have a tough night.
Exactly.
Not meaning it's going to be bad, but it's going to be a fight. And that's tremendous, dude.
Exactly. So I was happy to get 2 on Wednesday, and then Thursday, I went over to Manatee, and that sucked.
Manatee.
It's a kava bar.
It's Manatee platypus. What kind of is platypus's cousin or whatever?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Sorry.
He's from Florida.
And then
he makes
then
kava.
after that, I felt so disconnected spiritually with myself because that's what I think that place does. So I went home.
Is it a kava bar?
It is a kava bar.
Manatee is a kava bar. Jesus Christ!
I felt like my soul was robbed.
Okay, I can appreciate that you go back to them, but Jesus Christ, dude, fucking find something else to do on a Saturday.
Well, I mean, that was Thursday.
Sorry,
that was Thursday,
sorry.
And Thursday is in a weird spots,
right?
Because Thursday is like the every other week or the once a month mic selections.
Yeah,
or I could go pay $5 and go someplace and do it that way, but I like to try and save sometimes.
No, man. But rock on. So, okay, you got 4 in by Thursday night. So,
yep.
Did you have anything on the weekend?
Nope. I did fuck all. Absolutely nothing yesterday. I did not leave the room. It was a nice day to pretend what a political prisoner would live like. I was in the hotel room all day. Food was delivered to me. It was great to be Julian Assange for just a couple of hours.
Nice.
Honestly, yeah. Or you were living like Hunter Biden in Ukraine,
Exactly,
just mailing everything, hookers, coke, and room service, Damn.
Not at this hotel. I like the staff.
Well, yeah, you work here. Yeah.
Your
work homies are there. I got.
I respect the cleaning ladies here. I don't want to leave a mess. It's kind of one of those. I'm of the philosophy if you're gonna connect with your inner freaky deaky self, do a little kinky winky inside the hotel room, make a mess.
You gotta be down to spend the money. That's the deal.
You best be leaving 40, 50s, depending on the.
Oh yeah,
you gotta leave some cash on that stand, man, because
here's the problem: is that I'm a fucking OCD kind of crazy person, so I leave that motherfucker pretty nice. I put everything away. Everything's pretty much cleaned up aside from the sheets, and the bag of trash I left, But there's aside from their norm, they ain't gotta do shit. Just take care of them sheets. You know what I'm saying? Which
exactly. And in that case, I don't tip. Because that's the bare minimum.
Also, hey, family members listening, I'm sorry. Chris always gets a smoking room. Okay, Chris, all because dude, I found, we can all talk shit about Expedia or Hotels.com or Booking.com and where are you going to get the best prices? Where's the best place? Should I go Airbnb because it's not worth it? Bro, also, Ty, this will help you, bro. Go on Google or whatever's next after Google. Who knows? Because apparently I just heard that they're trying to break up Google as a monopoly today. But who knows? I always go to it's God, Dr. Evil, help me out. It's like findasmokingroom.com. It's like straight up like that. I always search find smoking rooms and it's like findsmokingrooms.com and literally you type in the city, the zip code you're going to, pulls up all the options that you and that's the thing, it'll redirect you to Booking or whatever app you have, but it'll pull up the smoking options that they don't pull up in the regular app for the same hotels. It's kind of insane. Like interesting, right? Hidden smoking rooms. Find a find a smoking room. I need to find the. I want to like give them a proper. Let me find the actual thing. But that's the thing.
So you're not mentioning a very important caveat here.
Yeah, go on.
It's not every hotel that has this going on.
No.
And
Sometimes they're pretty nice. I only get nice ones that you will deal with if it's both of us, okay? Da, 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 da. It's called smokingfinder.com. Yes, smokingfinder.com. Hell yeah, dude. Just saying. I've had pretty good success with that.
See, we travel different ways, Chris.
Right. I understand. And now you got a car, so you're back to having a room.
Yeah, and it's one of those like the vast majority of hotels I've stayed in, I had a corporate sugar daddy or sugar mama paying for it, right?
Right.
So I didn't get a choice. And then, every other road trip I've ever done, I've only gotten a hotel room once on a road trip.
Yeah, you're always crashing at homies' houses because you can do that, and you're a pretty respectful guest. I got to say that.
I crash at people's houses. I'm a known haunter of road stops for a night. I'll crash at a rest area, not a problem. I'll be featured one day on the 7 o'clock news for sure for being a beheading victim, but that's fine because I'm saving $100 a night.
Every comedian worries about dying in a hotel room. No, you just worry about the roadside stops, and this is your way of making it interesting, dude.
Yeah, I'm concerned about I-70. I'm not concerned about the Hampton Inn. You know what I mean?
Right. Are you saying you've had experiences on I-70 rest stops that are unsavory?
No, not really, because
Okay.
I keep to myself.
Yeah.
I just you know how I do. I just take off my glasses, and now all of a sudden I'm an unreliable eyewitness. I take off my hearing aids, and I don't hear the screams anymore.
I saw nothing, did nothing. Dude.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
a bird chirping in the trees to me. So. It's not my fault she ended up dead. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, too far, guys.
Jesus Christ, dude. My finder in my room off of smokingfinder.com. Shout out smokingfinder.com. It's helped me out plenty of times. You know what? We should get them to pay us because I bet nobody's repping them hard.
I would agree. However, there are... I don't know. Well, no, it should be legal. All right, never mind. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for it.
Smokingfinder.com, and we're going to get them for everything they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, all 50 cents.
Anyways, I'm sure they get paid for redirecting traffic over to those sites and stuff, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how the money trickle down thing is, but we're going to get it in Chris and Ty's pockets. That's the goal. All right?
Excellent. Hopefully more than 50 cents.
I should also, at this time, shout out Brian's bargain battery bin. Thank you, Brian's battery bargain bin. And if you need slightly used stolen battery, not stolen, I mean legally gotten, obtained, slightly used batteries, shout out, go to Brian's bargain battery bin, St. Louis, Missouri. Shout him out. Yeah, rock on. Carrying on. What else we got to talk about?
We never asked how you were.
That's okay. It's dark over here in Davis Studios, both literally and figuratively. I am proud of you for hitting what 4 mics? Or did I miss? Am I missing one?
Yeah, 4 mics. 4 mics.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That's above the median. You're rocking and rolling. Good job. I still don't have a band, but I'm only throwing. You know what? I shouldn't throw much out into the ether yet. Okay, because you boys like kind of gambling with music, and it's kind of insane. So I don't really want to talk about it too much. That way we don't, knock on wood, fuck shit up, right?
Well, let me just say, if you are gambling, bet on black. That's all I'm going to say,
I'll say this. I got a black and red drum set for somebody. So we got a drummer in prospects, but nothing to show for it yet. Except for fun times and, I fucked up the cameras over here, so give me a second. Yeah, stuff is slow, but we're trying to do stuff over here. I should do more,
nice.
but
nice.
It's what it is. Anyways, I mean, me and you just wrote a song on this podcast. That's the most music shit I've done in a while, so that's pretty fun.
Exactly. I think the next song on the album should be about the wastefulness of fabric softener.
We could do something like that. We could probably come up with something. Give me a week. Let's see what else we got going on. We got any insane comedy news we really need to cover? I will say, I'll start off by saying that Kill Tony just ended their residency at Madison Square Garden, and it was, from all accounts, absolutely insane and one of the biggest comedy events of the year, probably. Kind of made Netflix Is a Joke Festival look like pussy shit. So I don't know. That's one thing. I'll start it off there. And I'll say this about the Kill Tony closing out Madison Square Garden. Joey Diaz, shout out Uncle Joey, was featured on the very last episode doing, I think he did a minute of stand up, am I right?
I know he was there.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. I don't think it's come out. So I am just kind of like, I'm not a huge, I love Kill Tony, but I don't watch every episode. They're all 3 hours long, man. What am I supposed to do with my life? You know what I mean? So
watch Kill Tony.
I pick and choose, and for sure, can't wait to watch that one. So just a heads up. Let's see. Perry Kurtz, comedian who appeared on America's Got Talent, dies at 73. That was today, actually. Goddamn.
Hold on. Do you have a photo
No.
of him?
I'm trying to, but this is the New York Times that's trying to make me pay. So I'm just going to read what I can real quick, and then I'll try to show you a picture, okay?
Alrighty.
Perry Kurtz, comedian who appeared on America's Got Talent, dies at 73. Mr. Kurtz was killed in a hit and run on Thursday, honed his routine over decades, and eventually became a recognizable face as a comedy. Jesus Christ, phone. As a comedy face at comedy institutions. Okay, now let me go try to get this picture back up. That sucks. A hit and run, dude?
It sucks. Absolutely. It's a terrible way to go out. I know a couple people who have been in that for the last little while. All right. Yeah, that dude has the look of every mobster on trial in the 60s. He also has the hair that I think will one day be donated to Conan O'Brien to keep his upkeep going. And he also looks like every other farmer I've ever met, by the way. And rest in peace, Perry Kurtz. That is your roast.
You know, I don't like to speak. I'm sure he was a wonderful stand-up, wonderful human being, awesome. He kind of looks like my Aunt Sue, which might be a good thing for someone so old. She's doing really good, looks really good. It's rock and rolling, you know. That's what you were supposed to do. So, shit. Hey, what's up?
So, CBS reports that Ellen DeGeneres is planning to, quote, cap off her stand-up comedy career with a final performance this weekend. So the last one's tonight.
Okay.
What
Theoretically, that'll be it.
All right. I don't know. Like, Ellen DeGeneres started as a stand-up, but her stand-up career kind of died when she got that talk show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, yeah, but just for, additional news grinsies, I figured it was worth throwing out there that she was like, I'm done.
I'm done. I ain't doing it again, but,
I mean, everybody's had a farewell tour. I will give her that, yeah.
Okay. You got any comedy news, buddy?
All my news is about other people saying shit about comedy.
Yeah.
So I don't really care about it that much. So not really, no.
You got people upset with Joe Rogan because he's quoted as saying he, like RFK is the most viable option for the candidacy, and like he lost a bunch of his Trump supporter followers. And
if you
right, well, I mean,
that's like
that's
weak
an opinion,
spirit.
bro. But that's like, what, whatever. What are you
Just
supposed to do?
it's not everybody has to follow your political leanings to listen to the guy. You know what I mean? He had like this past. I have to listen to his like last 5 episodes because it was. Hold on, it was a great lineup of people. It was Dennis Quaid. You know him as like every sport coach back in a 1950s sport era movie.
Right.
And then you had Adam Ray, who was doing great with his Dr. Phil impression.
Right.
He won Guest of the Year on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
And then you had Adam Sandler, like
Totally.
3 really, really, really good
heavy
interviews
hitters.
for me.
Yeah,
heavy hitters. So it's like obviously,
and then today he's got Satan scheduled. So like, go on. Obviously,
exactly. It's you're just listening to the conversation. If you don't agree with the motherfucker, you don't agree with him, but you're still gonna go back for the conversation.
Like, I don't like Satan, but I'm gonna go listen to it because I want to hear what Joe has to say, and I'm sure he's gonna ask Satan some real heavy hitters. So
I'm really looking forward to the daddy issue questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be really important to get to the root of that.
Sorry, I had a couple of bad ones like in a row. What's happening? What's happening? I didn't go there. But shit, dude. I'm gonna go back to my comedy news because I only read who died. I bet there might be more. Let's see. Let's investigate. That's what we're doing. We're being investigative journalists right now. Let's see. Reginald D. Hunter's live show canceled after audience members complained he made an anti-Semitic joke. Comedian's show has been canceled by a theater following an accusation that his act included a joke that was anti-Semitic. It's one of the highest profile comedians performing at Edinburgh Fringe Fest. It's Fringe Fest! What the fuck, man? We're being on the fringe. Never mind. In Scotland. Oh, it's different up there, actually. Shit, dude. You know what? In
You can
big
get
news,
arrested there.
you can get fucking arrested in the UK for tweeting something. That could be considered hateful.
Yep.
So that's effective as of like this week, and they're arresting hundreds of people. So hey, Aunt Debbie, who's posting all that crazy anti shit on your Facebook, watch out, man. Watch the UK, dude, and definitely don't go over there on vacation.
I've been having this weird thought for a while. The time to go international is a bit over. Like, you know what I mean? You go to the UK and say the Queen could suck my dick, and
You're getting
then you get
now.
arrested. The Middle East. Do I need to say more?
It's just crazy that we demonize the Victorian era social norms of the like 1800s Victorian era Britain and USA, but seems like UK is happy to go right back. That's all I'm saying. Well, what
I mean, I don't think they really. Well, UK is a complex place. Let's leave it at that.
Let's leave it at that. It's a complex issue, and we're just making fun of it, people. So that's where we're at. We're here to make you laugh, and we're trying our best. It's just one of those days. Bum, bum. How's that song go, Dr. Evil? Can you help me out? It's when it's just one of those days.
Oh.
When you.
Go for it.
Yeah. No, I don't know the rest of it. I'm having troubles. Brain block. I'm the opposite of Jimmy Neutron.
It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everything sucks.
Yeah, there you go. You're with me.
You don't really know why.
However, I do think the idea of a thought freedom group coming out in the UK with like a super posh spokesperson, where he's just like, I deserve the right to say whatever the fuck I want. It'd be kind of funny. You know what I mean? I deserve the right to say the Holocaust ain't real.
What would be really funny is if we reanimated Winston Churchill, who has probably said some off-color shit. You know what I'm saying? But especially 1930s, 20s, 30s UK, I bet they were still pretty racy over there. You know what I mean? So I bet Winston Churchill would say some shit.
It's still a little fucked up now.
Reanimate him, your golden boy. Send him up there with a fat old cigar. And tell us what's what and why we need to kind of, ignore that censorship. But whatever. That's why America's still number one, boys. What's up? For now. So keep it up.
Well, this has been a dark turn of events.
What's up, dude? This is Chris's brain all the time. Except I'm only sharing what I can on this podcast. So what's up, dude? What's what? Comedy news. That's what we were doing. I think it is your week for Savage of the Week, though, so be thinking about that. But we'll come back to it. Let's see if there's anything else I got to say. Rip Perry Kurtz, again, more stuff on that. Dude, the articles this week are just kind of bullshit, This is from The Independent. Sometimes people need to laugh to heal. Matt Rife defends yet another joke controversy. I don't even want to read it because I don't really care. Is wokeness killing comedy, or are aging comedians crying wolf? And there's a big picture of Jerry Seinfeld. Who's that by? NDTV? Fuck all that, dude. Did you see any new specials lately, buddy?
New specials? I was just looking at a couple of them. You got Sam Morril, a great New York comedian. Yeah. He put out a new special on Amazon Prime. I do not recall what it's called. You've Changed is what it's called. And then Reggie Watts, who is an absurd kind of comedian, I would say, does some music and other shit with it. Kind of funny. If you don't think it's funny, at the very least, he's very entertaining. He's got something called Nevermind on Veeps. I don't know what Veeps is, but I'm sure I'll find it. And then there's a couple other on YouTube. They come out, every other day. Just saw an article that said 150 comedian specials came out last year, which is a lot of specials,
On YouTube?
in general, in all total.
I'd say probably more, with all these small timers throwing their shit up on YouTube. But I will say I've been watching a little bit of Adam Ray, who, as you said, was interviewed on Rogan recently. But he's got a few specials on YouTube worth watching, including Like and Subscribe is his latest one that came out 2 months ago. But also Bigfoot and Cigarettes is a fun one too. So, what a name. But let's see. Anything else I'm thinking here? You got somebody for Savage of the Week?
I've been thinking long and hard about this week's Savage of the Week, and I gotta give a shout out to a very embarrassing situation that happened. It is back to school week, everybody, so I thought our Savage of the Week should be related to back to school week. And it's a news story out of Florida, pretty close to where I'm at, actually.
Okay.
Where a mother was taking her daughter to the first day of school and goes to the drop-off lane, drops off the kid. Kid gets out of the driver's side of the minivan and is walking around the van, where the mother proceeds to hit her 12-year-old. So, I don't know if it's a lesson that the 12-year-old deserved. Maybe she was a bit lippy in the car, forgot to do her summer homework, if that's still a thing. I don't know. But I'm going to give a shout out to the 12-year-old.
No.
Because taking a minivan on the first day of school is pretty rough.
No, I don't think I can actually on the laptop. No, it does. I don't have one on the other side.
Everything okay?
Yeah, Dr. Evil's asking me a production question while you were talking about your Savage of the Week there. No, I apologize.
I respect anybody who can take a car to the chest, and I respect that 12-year-old girl.
Savage of the Week.
So, Savage of the Week to this 12-year-old.
Non-Savage of the Week to the mother that fucking hit her. Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, it is Florida. I doubt they're born and raised here, so.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm just saying the palm trees create some illusions and parents go crazy down here. I don't know what happens. If you're not born here, you don't have the magic juju in your blood, so you end up in some snowy field somewhere.
Jesus Christ, I
don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying.
We'll call this the dark times. We're going through the dark times together, and it's okay. We're coming out of it, baby boys. And girls who might be listening to this. Holy shit, I'm off it. Savage of the Week to that 12, 13-year-old girl getting hit. Jesus Christ, Ty.
Hey, if there was ever a savage that deserved it, all right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Dr. Evil, you got anything?
Nope.
You're
I'm
good. You were good on comedy news. I apologize there. Hell yeah, dude. Well, is there anything we need to end on? Gang, I'm trying hard to put another band together. It's a slow and arduous process, and I'm trying to, what's the word I want to use? Foster a drummer, but it's slow. So I don't have a shit ton of music news coming up for a while. So, Ty, hold down the open mics this week. I'm going to try to come back with something worthwhile to talk about next week as far as news. Everybody else, you guys have a great week. Mad love and respect. Thank you for watching. And we'll be back with you next weekend sometime. Rock and roll. Hold on. I've got this all sorts of messed up. Give me a second here. And we're out. Ty, you got anything?
Nope.
All right.
Like, subscribe.
Mad love and respect, guys. Tell your friends about this.